I will start my reading practice from the book Clear Thinking by Shane Parrish. Emotions are an inescapable part of human life. Mammals like us evolved to respond quickly to immediate environmental threats and opportunities. Fear in response to a threat, enjoyment in response to a social bonding experience, sadness in response to a loss. We can't eliminate these physiological reactions or the conditions that trigger them. We can only manage how we respond to them. Some people are like corks bobbing around in the waves of an emotional sea. Their actions are in thrall to their emotions, anger, joy, sadness, fear, whatever gets triggered in the moment. Other people, however, decide to take command of their life. They seize the helm, decide where they want to go, and steer the ship in that direction despite the waves. They still experience ups and downs like everybody else. They just don't allow those waves of emotion to determine the direction of their life. Instead, they turn the wheel as needed using good judgment to keep themselves on course. Self control is about creating space for reason instead of just blindly following instincts. It's about being able to view and manage your emotions as if they were inanimate objects. Self control is about creating space for reason instead of just blindly following instincts. It's about being able to view and manage your emotions as if they were inanimate objects, things that don't have the power to determine what you do unless you let them. Things that you don't have the power to determine what you do unless you let them. It's about putting distance between yourself and your emotions and realizing that you have the power to determine how you respond to them. You can react when they prompt you, or instead think clearly and consider whether they are worth following. The emotion default tries to remove any distance between you and your emotions, triggering a reaction in the absence of any deliberation. It wants to win the present moment, even if it means sabotaging the future. Self control empowers you to keep emotion in check, though. If you have ever seen a toddler throw a tantrum, you have seen what the emotion default can do with someone who has not learned self control. What's truly frightening is that some adults are only marginally better than a toddler at fending it off. These are people who lack self control and are routinely carried away by their emotions. A large part of achieving success is having the self control to do whatever needs to be done, regardless of whether you feel like doing it at the moment. Emotional intensity is far less important in the long run than disciplined consistency. Inspiration and excitement might get you going, but persistence and routine are what kept you going until you reach your goals. Anyone can maintain excitement for a few minutes, but the longer a project takes, the fewer the people who can maintain their excitement for it. The most successful people have the self control to keep going anyway. It's not always exciting, but they will show up. It's chapter 2.4 titled Self Confidence. Self confidence is about trusting in your abilities and your value to others. You need self confidence to think independently and to stand firm in the face of social pressure, ego, inertia, or emotion. You need it to understand that not all results are immediate and to focus on doing what it takes to earn them eventually. Children develop self confidence when they learn simple skills like pulling up a zipper, tying their shoes, or riding a bike. Eventually, that self confidence evolves and propels them to develop more complex abilities as adults. For instances, writing software, painting murals, or cheering up a disheartened friend. Self confidence empowers resilience in the aftermath of negative feedback and adaptability in the face of changing circumstances. You know what your abilities are and how they add value. Whether other people appreciate them or not, if you have forged a healthy sense of self confidence, it will see you through whatever emerging challenges and difficulties come your way. Thank you. That's it for the day.